Okay, I'm GeoDav, and in this video we're going to have a little bit of fun doing a little bit what might, I won't say annoy Epic, but not the way they were planning things to be done, but the way some people would like them to be done. And it's been asked a few times, and on my website there's Shenko's workaround, which basically allows you to have a single mesh character and not using Epic's UVW layout, e.g. the parts regions. Now what's gone on there? Oh, damn. Oh, there we go, back again. Must be the recording now having a bit of a tiffy with me. Right, okay, so what have we got here? We've got the head. As you can see, it's a fantastic character. We'll just have a look at I've put that into the head region. Okay, there's a good reason for it. It makes things a little bit easier. Okay, so not quite what you might be hoping for, but it gets us where we need to go. Now here's the body. Now if I just slap a UV modifier on that, here we go. Oh my god, what's he done here? Well, all I've done here is selected the whole lot and hit flatten mapping because I'm lazy. But this makes a point of when we apply our, well, if we apply the let's see if I can get it up nice and quick. There we go. Apply that one to it. Yeah, you can see that it's all over the shop. Now you might not want to, I'll just view the image, or somebody else might have made your character, done some fantastic work on the normal maps, say in ZBrush or Mudbox or whatever, but it does not fit in any of this. So what we want to do is actually make Unreal Tournament display all this region, yeah, on your mesh without you having to redo the UVs. So how do we do that? Well, the simple way to do, I'll just collapse that and go, yeah, okay, go on then. I'll select the head because that's the way I want to do it. Now we've got an editable poly. Attach. What we're going to attach? Attach the body. Okay, so we've now got a extremely single mesh there. Now what I've got to do here is open the material editor. I will take that one, apply that to the mesh. That has now got a single material on the whole lot, possibly. So click on standard. Where are we going? Multiple object. Discard all material. Yes. Set number. Right click on that. Get it down to 1, up to 2. Fine. Call this skin 00. Old trick from 3D Buzz. Skin 01. Okay. Apply that. Now let's see what we're going to do here for the head. Now please bear with me with this. You can use more regions for this if you really want to. I'll just show you in a minute, but I'm not going to do it for this model. Okay. Using the system I'm going to show you in a minute, you will be able to use the head region, the helmet region, the face mask region, and the goggles region. Please, if you're going to use any part of this material or texture, leave out these areas: the chest, female, and the neck. So head, helmet, face mask, and goggles. It's not optimum, but to be honest, I don't know of any other way round. So next bit. just click on there, apply, show in game. Yeah, that's going to really look great, isn't it? Alright, just click up the parent tree. Next one, maps, bitmap. Now let's see if I can find that material I made. Obviously it's not a JPEG. I think there you go. I bet you're wondering how I made this one. Well, it's that lovely little program called Blacksmith 3D, which you'll see me using later on. I'm not going to do it just yet, so you'll see that more on the vehicle side. Now, as you can see here, we've got a double texture. Okay, all applied to that. Things not looking very pretty there, are they? Nope. So what do we need to do now? Materials. Well, setting the material IDs. I use the element because it's all set up as one element. Well, obviously not all one element, but we'll start off with the head because that's the one that we want. Set ID, set it to 1. Now, as you can just, if I, here we go. I told you I was going to change that setting, but guess who forgot? Okay, it's doing an automatic save here, and it takes a little bit longer because obviously I'm recording. There we go. As you can see there, let me just get right in on this. We've got the head region. Okay, that's smashing. Well, what about the rest of it? Still with element selected. Let's select the rest of these bits because we don't want the bone selected. Now set the ID to 2. You can see on it. You can see it's still got the first ID, e.g. the head region applied. Set it to 2. Hit enter. It's gone all bright red as it should do. Now it's not showing there, so we'll go back into Material Editor, back into as this one with that bit, show in that. See, show map in viewport. I forgot to do it, didn't I? Yes. Okay then. So now you can see I've got this lovely, quite blatant little texture going all the way around him. You know, really good boots, blue legs, blue fingers, green. You can guess how I've done this, can't you? Well, I might show it you sometime on in Blacksmith. Right, so what we got now? What do we have to do now? Well, can he do his breakdance? Well, no, he can't because he's not skinned. Okay, now if I'm not going to sit here and skin this for you. So let's see if I can. Do you want to save changes? Nah. He says. Alright, here we go. UT3 GeoBodge with skin export. Yes. Alright, let's just load this guy up. Continue. Hee. Oh, sorry. I did do a different face for him, didn't I? You can see that. Yeah, really clever. Okay. Now, simple thing first. I've named the complete mesh bodge head. Okay, skeletal mod bodge head. Copy it. That's the name from the last one. Paste that in. There you go. Yeah. Before I forget, there's my settings. All works for me. Now, why have I called it bodge head? Well, that makes it easier to pick on when we make the INI files. Okay, so I know where to start, and if I make any mess ups, I can actually go in, change the names around, and carry on from that. Now, the reason why this bit here, I'm just going to, no, wrong one, There we go, highlight that one, maximize that. Now if we just go on the normal modifier, you can see the whole mesh. Yeah, breakdance, off we go, yeah, has been skinned. Now, okay, if we just use that as a part in the game, that will only render the head section of the first texture or the first material. So what we have to do is kid, or well, not kid, just lead the Unreal Engine astray a little bit by saying, yes, we need to render the whole region of those maps. Well, obviously not the head in this case, but for the whole body. And the way we get around this is, I keep on going around this little bit here. Don't want to move anything. Now if I click on that, SKCH GeoBodge left shoulder pad, right shoulder pad, torso. Now if I put this in the ini file, don't forget these are just little boxes with a total of what, 12 triangles, 6 polygons, somewhere like that, and don't really affect your poly counts that much. But what they do is get Unreal Editor or Unreal Tournament, the game renderer engine, to display your material regions on your mesh, whether they're there in the right place or not. Now, he will learn, he will learn. It's automatic saving again. There we go. Alright, so what we got there, boots, thighs, arms. Now, one eye left, there we go. Right, the boots. Now all this is, like I say, is a simple box converted into an editable poly with, don't forget, with your multiple material applied. Okay, you apply the multiple material. Okay, multiple sub-object base. Yeah, keep on going, and make sure select all the polygons on that. Now, if I left this like this, it's quite possible it won't work proper. So I'll set that to 2, which is the body 1. There we go. Skin 2, fine. I'll have to double check them again. Anyway, to carry on. Next, we apply a skin modifier. If you can find it, there we go. Add, what we're going to add, the complete list of B-bones. Okay, all the B-bones, yet again. Edit the envelope, vertices, weight tool. Select all my vertices. I want it on spine 2, because that's where it's hiding, inside the mesh. So click on 1 to flood it all onto full weighting from that one, and that's it. Now all we have to do, I'll just get that to turn to grey. Yeah. Just jumping the gun here. There we go. So I'm going to have to do something with the back of his head before we put this in game, I think. Anyway, as you can see, that little box there is hiding. You make sure it's hid well inside, so that when your character animates, it doesn't sort of like pop out. All we have to do then is copy Actor X, paste that in, save it. Yep. And that's how to do it. Now, I've only done the ones for the body region on this one. If you really need the texture space for the head region, now trust me, it makes you. I suppose you could use those to put, say, like a backpack on, or extra flaps, extra arms, or whatever. Yeah, but you need these little boxes in here, or a polygon in there with the materials applied and the set. You keep on going on about it. Yeah. Come on. Oh dear. Yeah. Automatic save. What's this on? Every 3 minutes or something? Or 2.5 minutes? Gosh, Struth. Anyway, make sure that you have the material ID set correctly, because otherwise it will not show up in game proper. Okay, so if you start getting black spaces in game or showing the wrong material, that is probably where you've gone wrong, or like me, you forgot to do it. Because if let's just get out of this bit. There we go. Now if I check this one, as you can see, it's the thighs. Now if I go down here, yeah, come on, I'm not going to break you, trust me. Here we go. Oh dear. This is what happens when you go backwards and forwards all the time. I'll just show you the mistake that I've obviously made. Now I know that because yep, see, set to material 1. Now anything, if I left this as it is, anything that is in the thighs region or that area would actually show the head mesh, well, the head texture area. I know it sounds a bit silly, but that's the way it is. I'll just change that to 2, and it goes where, click, where. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do something about this, you know. Anyway, this basically wraps up the 3ds Max character tutorials. Okay, the next ones I'm going to be doing will obviously be in. I'm just sort of going very slow because I'm doing 10,000 things at one time. It's not good. I shouldn't do it. But anyway, this wraps this up. We'll see this mesh in game. Well, first in the editor, and then we'll do the coding for it. Give it its own family. Could give it its own faction as well. Yeah, ball heads. Anyway, okay, me being a bit silly here. We'll leave it at that, and we'll see you in the editor very soon. Okay then. Bye bye now.